I like big leaves and I cannot lie.
Have you ever wondered how to grow those huge philodendron leaves that you see at botanical gardens or social media? Well, I'm going to show you how to do it today using a grow tent or IKEA cabinet in your home, but this can be achieved anywhere where your room's humidity is at least 50 to 60% at all times. Hey everyone, it's Lindsay with All the Plant Babies. Thank you for coming back to my channel. If you haven't already, please hit like and subscribe. Today I just wanted to show you a quick experiment that worked out really well with my Pink Princess philodendron. So normally I grow Pink Princess philodendrons and they continue to have the same size, tiny leaves, which is okay because it's a gorgeous, gorgeous plant to begin with. You have these beautiful pink variegated leaves, but my goal was to get big leaves. And I know that the number one way to get philodendrons to get bigger leaves is to have them attach to a moss pole, such as this. This moss pole happens to be from an eco-friendly company called Pleasantly. This is using an eco-friendly type of plastic. It's filled with sphagnum moss, and I keep it damp at all times. And I also knew that the fastest way to get a plant to grow big leaves is to have it grow in a high humidity environment like it would in the tropics. So I kept this in my grow tent, which now it has unfortunately grown out of. And well, after about 6 months in the grow tent, let me show you some of these leaves. Getting bigger and bigger and bigger and huge. Huge Pink Princess philodendron leaves from attaching the aerial roots. Aerial roots are the roots that grow along the stem that have attached to the pole. In the wild, Pink Princess philodendron plants grow up the sides of trees. So aerial roots would grow and attach to trees. So we are just simulating exactly what would happen in the rainforest. So because these aerial roots now have attached, and I'll show you these aerial roots, it's signaling to the plant to grow bigger and bigger leaves. Pretty amazing, huh? Another thing is plants like this don't just get so big on their own. They require a lot of light and a lot of fertilizer. So this plant receives so much light that you would think that it would burn the plant, but it doesn't. That's kind of my strategy with a lot of my plants. It's blasted with a Sansi grow light in my grow tent. And if I see any sort of discoloration on the leaf from too much light, then I know to back off. Second, I use fertilizer every other watering throughout the entire year because I know it's growing under the grow light, so it needs some extra nutrition. So I use Fox Farm Grow Big fertilizer every other watering. And then what do I do in the watering that I am not using fertilizer? I'm using beneficial micro powder to help support root growth and to give it some beneficial fungi and microorganisms in the soil. All of that combined provides the perfect formula for super duper fast turbo growth. Now, the challenge for me is I've run out of space in my grow tent, which is extremely humid. So I'm going to have to put this plant in my bedroom, which I also keep a humidifier running in, and the humidity remains at least at 60%, which is not 100% like my grow tent. So the growth is going to have to slow down and the moss is going to dry out faster. So it's going to be up to me to work extra hard to keep this moss damp at all times. So I use a heavy duty sprayer to spray down the moss every couple days. Otherwise, if the moss dries out, these roots are not going to be happy and the growth rate of the leaves is going to slow down, and it might start producing smaller leaves again, which makes me sad after getting these monsters. I hope you found this useful, and if you did, please hit like and subscribe for more tips and tricks on how to grow your rare tropical plants indoors.